Pick something and stick with it. Too many people stop way before they should. All right, gents. We are going to trade today. We're doing simple trading system. Doing the best we can. This needs to be white. Doing the best that we can. All right. So let's get started. Okay. So, we got 8 apples worth of risk today. We're beginning. Let's begin. 8 apples a session. We're trying to get to 20 on the day. 2 sessions a day. Let's see here. So NQ weekly chart. This is not right. Okay, so it's actually gone down a lot more than I had thought on the weekly chart. This is way more than a breakout. This is much more than a simple break. Much more. I mean, this would be the breakout of this low. It's gone. Right now is the time to turn around if it's going to turn around. Let's take a look at the daily chart. It's possible to turn around right now. It certainly is. Otherwise, it'll break the low. I think one of these are going to break. So if you look at the daily, let's go ahead and put ATR on this. Average range. Look, right now, as you can see, the red line standard is the average range, and then the gray line is the standard deviation. And I can tell you right now, it's not even underneath one standard deviation. So this range is going to expand, likely going to expand. It could be up or down, either the high or the low. Right now it's right next to the low. So obviously the betting would be like, all right, it's gonna it's gonna continue breaking that low. Thing is this thing messed up too? Yeah, it is. I was doing some coding which affects things. All right, so let's take a look at this. I'm going to delete all these lines because I can always see them again. Right now, this low is really what's holding this thing up, and it's not particularly the best low in the world. This is the ending candle. It came down after that. I recommend there's going to be a little bit of a gap here because it closed up here, and then the overnight session pushed it a low. I reckon it would go up. It did fill the gap a little bit here at 8, so the last hour, but right now it's heading downwards. I'm relatively bullish on this low. I am, because this daily high, the day it needs to expand. I think it can break this high. If not, I would take anti-breakout on the low too. If not, so I would take a breakout long if it breaks this low, and also I'm pretty much bullish on it all the way around because I think that this high can break. Oh shoot. Darn it. I missed the freaking garbage day, bro. Hold on. All right, let's do this. Yeah, so it's looking like it'll break that low, doesn't it? Thing is, it might not. It may not. In fact, I would take this breakout. I really would. I would take this breakout long. I don't think it's going to break that by this candle's end, but I would go so far as to say I'd go for a 3-to-1 here. Yeah. Definitely small risk, but it's possible. Absolutely. Absolutely possible. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm going for a 3-to-1 single risk. That's 2.8 apples. Wow, only one MNQ. 2.8 apples risk. It is what it is. It's a little bit less likely, but 830 is about to lift off, and it could want to rally upwards. 315, you're gonna likely see some supply, which is up here, which has already happened. So if it were to get up there, I'm bullish on it anyways. It's already gone down. It's already gone up. It's already gotten comeback bar prevention. It's already broken the low. I'm bullish on this thing. I really am. Yeah, that's what I think. I don't know if it's going to break that low, though. This is likely not going to happen in this. Yeah, it's 10 seconds to do that. So I'm going to cancel that and just rearrange what I'm doing. I'm bullish on it, though. And it might have to wait till 8:30 hits off. I don't know. It might just be the 60-minute anti-breakout. And I would consider that. I'll just go for a 1-to-1 then. If the 60-minute breaks that low, I'd be in. And I'd just go for a 1-to-1 just because 8:30 can do crazy things. I mean, you could hold on to it. 1, 2, 3-to-1. Break that high if you look at the daily chart. I mean, that's what the motion is. I suppose that's probably what you should do. I suppose. Oh wow, 240 minutes jumping lower. This is absolutely end of trend. I mean, this is in no way a smart idea. So that's why I'm going less. I'm going to go for 3-to-1 here. And let's go for single risk. About 3 apples worth of risk. That's fine with me. You know what? That's fine with me. So 1 MNQ at the low here. 48.50. 48.51 MNQ. 48.50. My stop loss needs to be way lower. Where's my stop loss? My stop loss is at 11.5. And we should meet entry soon here. This is really an end of trend. Very risky. I'm not upset about that though. I'm going for a 3-to-1. We're only risking 3 apples. If it happens to turn around, we're capturing a solid 9 apples, which is a lot. It's a whole lot. So let's wait a little bit. Let's see what gold's doing. Gold weekly chart up. Daily chart breaks a high and then comes down. Is that what happened? Overnight, yep, 1600 it breaks the high. Okay, continues up, comes down, big down move. Okay, resting at the previous all-time high. Makes sense. Coming down here. I'm I'm bullish on it. See this high? It broke and then it comes down. No, now it wants to like go down at the same time. All right, order filled on NQ. We met entry that was 818, 1232 zone number. Let's go ahead and update the picture here. We're going long. 3 apples worth of risk. Hoping 830 basically set sail for me. 830 is the wind, and I'm the boat. Hoping 830 open will push me up. It's already doing anti-breakout signs. It's already coming up a little bit, but nothing to speak too soon about. All right, let's just see this. Let's describe the trade. It was a 60-minute. Hold on. 60-minute anti-breakout. End of trend. Alpha swing is, I don't know. The swing is down. The recent is down. And also, this was a 60-minute 2-bar bubbling, protecting free space of 2 in trend. Is that correct? Yes. That's correct. Except I would say protecting free space of 1 in trend. There you go. Anything else? Nope. Okay. It's an end of trend. These things happen. It's gone 0.25 to 1 here. Let's just leave it. I want to place targets, and I want to see my stop loss. All right, stop loss way down here, 74.5. That's about 3 apples. 3 apples there, but I like to be exact. 3 apples. 3 apples worth of risk. Let's see the reward on the trade. The reward would be all the way up here at 56.75. Way up there. This might last a while. What was that? 56.75? 356.75. 356.75. Way up there. 75. I tell you what, this opens ourselves up to potential position adding. So adding to the position as it goes up there, because it's so far away. There's likely going to be setups going upwards as it climbs, if it climbs, you know. So 216 bucks reward, and that's 8.6 apples. So we're risking 3 to make 8.6. It is what it is. It's pretty good. I don't know why it's not 9. I must have entered, I don't know, 47.75. Is that right? Where's my entry? 48.50. I don't know why that's the case, but oh, it's right next door anyways. Whatever. It's very close. Very close. Let's see. Going back to gold, I'm rather bullish on it. Even though this little spike here happened, I'm bullish on that whole picture. Is there any way to get in long? You can technically go long on that. That's not really bar. Ooh, there you go. That's what you can do. You can go long on this 2-bar bubbling base. That's a breakout going upwards if it can go up here, and in that sense I'd be long. I'm just see long breakout. You can take demand open if you want to. Nothing I can do about that. I'm just gonna take breakout. I think 1.4. I'd go for 2 to 1 because I think it will break that high. And that will be 2 apples worth of risk for 4. That's fine with me. That's 3 micros. 3 micros at this high. If it breaks upwards, it doesn't look like it will. It's got 36925 in it. It's actually got a whole minute left. Oh, as it's coming lower. Oh man, we can get anti-breakout on this. Oh wow, I don't know. Never mind. I'm gonna obviously my view of things is different than what the market wants to do, because I was rather bullish on this. It can still be bullish, but Coming down here, is there anything we can do to get in long? No, there isn't, because this is not a breakout downwards, so I can't do an anti-breakout. This is a zone, but it's already been tested. I don't take already tested zones. The 3 minute is not an anti-breakout. It's demand open afterwards, and that I don't take that either. There's really nothing I can do to get in long, even though I want to get in long. So right now we're just chilling on that. Nothing we can do about it. I do think the 60 minute is bullish because green, 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 green. It has a big up move, but it's really that's a type of wick that can be bought up. So you could probably just take longs when it breaks this high if it wants to. It's a very important high. Here we go. The 5 minute would have to be the one to help me out. Not much I can do about it. Let's see here. Wow, and this thing is ripping going. It's going. Is there anything we can do to get in long, boys? Not much, I can tell you that. Not much, I can tell you that. Not much on the smaller time frames. I'm gonna have to wait all the way to here. It's already breaking. I'm too late to the party. Think faster. I told him I think faster. He wasn't getting things done. I told him, sleep faster. That's what you do. You just sleep faster. Sleep faster. I'll take demand open. More risky. Demand opens are always more risky. They're not after the confirmation, but it is a limit order to breakout. I'd go for a 2-to-1 still. 1.6 apples, because I don't know what's going to happen. And this thing's going. I think this thing is gone, to be honest with you. I think it's gone. I think it's gone. That's what I think. I think it's gone. I'm going for a 2-to-1 here. If it comes down, I don't think I want to. That's chasing it, man. There's nothing we can do about it. It happened before our very eyes. And there was nothing that we could have done. The best you can do is ask for a 3 minute 2-bar bubbling base. 5 minutes already happened. What? The 5 minutes demand open? You want to take that demand open? After this long wick like this? It's possible. It's possible. I don't know. It's not really a demand open type of trade, so I'm not going to do that. The best you can take is maybe a 3 minute 2-bar bubbling base. 369258. So in 1 more minute it should print another 3 minute bar. Gives us a little bit of time to look at crude oil. Oh, what? Excuse me? 369258. 147. Oh. It's one of those. Oops, I forgot about that. That was my mess up. Alright. Let's see how far this width is. 0.9. Okay. 1.1 risk. I'm going for a 3-to-1 here. Single. That's 5 contracts. 5 at this high. Oops. Yeah, that's fine. 5 at this high is 96.8. 96.8. 5 at that high. 96.8. 5. 96.8. We'd be there. So if this thing wants to break upwards on this high, 96.8, we'd be in long with a stop loss at this low, which is 95.5. 95.5. Risking 2 apples on that. So a combined applage of 5. This is if it breaks that high. This current bar is high. Let's look at the 5 minute. The 5 minutes fine. 5 minutes fine. Let's look at the 15 minute. The 15 minute I think is okay. It's about to print a 15-minute bar, so that's important. Yeah, I think this little high that it's made is weak, and it's trying to show like it's strong. Right now, I'm not in the trade yet. I'm waiting for confirmation. If it breaks this distal line right there, this dotted line. It's got 30 seconds before I cancel this order. It's got 30 seconds. It looks like it will not happen. Canceling my order. It's 10 seconds away. Canceling that order. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Look at that come down. Let's look at the 5 minute. Is there a reason it's coming down just before it prints the 15-minute bar? It turns red. That's bearish. That's bearish. That's why I would take anti-breakouts of any sort going downwards at this point. I don't know, though. I don't know. 8:30 lifts off. Let's take a look at NQ. NQ we are bullish on the 60-minute picture. Look at this 60-minute picture. The anti-breakout is here. I do reckon it's going to hit that 1-to-1, but I do not know if it's going to go for a 3-to-1. My target's at 3-to-1, far away, into faraway lands, above the daily high. I mean, that's very risky. That's exceptionally risky. That means my target's up here. My stop is down here. It's very close. It is a 3-to-1, but I'm asking for 8:30 to pretty much reverse the entire market. And yes, that is a lot to ask, but it is what it is. Markets can do things. It's trying to help me out a little bit. Nothing to be certain about. Still only here is my maximum. Is there anything we can do to add to the position? We can probably take a long. I don't usually take longs at the 8:30 mark, so I'm gonna wait a little bit. It's gone 0.25 to 1 with a 50% PIS. Just leave it be. I'm just gonna leave it run. If it stops me out, it's 3 apples. It's not the end of the world. Let's go back to gold. I've been tracking this thing. I do think it's bullish. There's the anti-breakout. Now we can see an uprising if we want to see it. This is a big deal. If the 3 minute wants to print above that, that's probably a good look to go long. I don't know, but it's possible. I should have bought the anti-breakout on the 15-minute bar. That's where this came in play. But either way, I don't even think I... Oh, yeah, I easily could have made that. Easily. I mean, what's the PIS on that? 50% PIS. Such a small zone. It's already almost a 1-to-1. That's the trade. I saw that, too. I didn't know... I guess I didn't have the balls to just go right into that. But there is a way to go in long at the breach of this high. If it's a comeback bar, it's a possibility. It's likely not going to... I mean, it can. So if that happens, that's bullish. So I'm going to take that long if that happens. That's 2.6. I would just go for a 1-to-1 there. 1.5 to 1. 1.5 to 1. I'd go single risk. Yeah, that's 4 apples. That's 4 contracts, 4 apples at this high. 95.5. 95.5. That's real risky. Everything's risky though. Going for a 1.5 to 1, that's not horrible. This low is 92.7. That would be my stop loss. And I'm only in the trade if it really wants to break out to the upside. That's it. I'm only on the trade if it wants to break out. If it doesn't want to break out, especially during this 5-minute bar, got a minute and a half left to decide what it wants to do. If it doesn't break in a minute and a half, I cancel my order and wait for another formation to appear to go long or not. Because if this thing's rejected, let's take a look at the 60-minute chart. If this thing's rejected, it can come downwards. That's fine with me. It's fine with me. Daily chart. Let's take a look. Gold. All right, gold daily chart. The ATR is right here too. I do want to see that. Right now, it's within one standard deviation, so it's technically okay if this is the high and the low. I am kind of bullish on this high, but that would be really, really, really bullish of a look. So, I don't know. I think it's rather upwards. But right now, there's not much you can do. It's a really bullish bar. It went upwards right away. And then it went downwards. And so it went up first, actually, in this bar. Is that right? Yes. So it went up first and then came crashing down, which is possible. That's cool. Let's take a look. Ooh, hold on. I got to cancel my order on gold. Cancel my order on gold. There you go. It's canceled. It's looking like it's going down. That's what it looks like now. So it doesn't seem like it's actually going to break upwards. It looks downwards. That's what it looks like. I mean, I'll tell you what, this looks really, really dangerous for the longs. Right here, this formation, this is short city. Short city. Now, why do I want to go long here? That's a good question. It looks like a short, quacks like a short, looks like a short. Why am I going long? Because I'm doubtful on this little high. I'm just doubtful at this little high. That's why. I'm doubtful. I really am. I'm doubtful. It's possible. Excuse me. I'm gonna let it be. I think I'm pressuring it too much. Just let the thing be, man. Just let the thing be. Let's take a look at NQ. See if we can get in a trade here. Looks bullish to me. Anything we can do to get bullish? Yeah, there is actually. You have this holding level creation that it's creating right now. Get in. Is there any way to get in, sir? Any way to get in? I'd be in. MNQ long holding level creation 20.5, going for a 1-to-1 single risk. 2. That's 3 contracts right this freaking second. 3 contracts right this second. I think I'm late to the party. Am I late? I don't like unclean entries, but here's your move. I can't do it. Why? Why can't I do that? That's the bullish move right here. This is a holding level creation. There's nothing dissimilar to it. I just don't like how my entries now. I don't like that. I think it's rather bullish though, and there's no doubt. There it goes. It's bullish. What am I doing? It's a holding level creation if I've ever seen one. I don't like unclean entries. I feel like I missed it. I'm going to let it be. Might be the stupidest decision ever because it might just roar upwards. But it is what it is. I'm still long. My target's way up here, but it is that 830 bar. 830 is just, oh man, at the open, yeah, it can look a certain way, but it can fucking turn. As this thing's roaring, that 1-to-1, let's check where the 1-to-1 would have been. No, it's such a wide zone. The 1-to-1 is way up here. Way up here. And it's trying to do an anti-breakout here. Anything on the 5-minute? Not really. The 5-minute wants to break that low for some reason. Don't know why. But all it does is just wants to break that low. Anything we can do about that? There's a 3-minute split, but it's already been used. I'll tell you what, you can take this anti-breakout on the short side. Let's take a look at the 5-minute. Where's that distal line? It's been broken. Here's the anti-breakout. Take the long if you can, if you have time. If you have time. That's 8 contracts. I'll take one narrow, one mini at 64. One mini at 64. One mini at 64. One mini at 64. My stop loss. Ooh, whoa, whoa, bud. $8.75. As this thing continues to rip, what is going on here? Here it goes. Here's the tank. Man, oh man, do you want to take anti-breakout on that? Not particular. Wow. Wow, look at that thing soar. Nothing, no. I mean, you could take, if anything, you could take this holding split right here. That's bullish. I don't see why it wouldn't be. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't be bullish on this little split here. That's 4 contracts right now. 4 contracts.
Order filled.
We're on 4 contracts there. 4 contracts. My stop loss has to be at 64 flat. Stop loss has to be at 64 flat. 64 flat. Must be. 4 contracts. That's 4. Take a picture. I am long. I'm going for a 3-to-1 here. It's pretty much all the same risk. I'm going long. You could do 3-to-1, or you could hold on for dear life. I don't know. It's possible. MNQ long holding split recency of. Let's do this quick. 1233 is the zone number. 841 entry time. We're risking 2.6 apples on this, which is about correct. 3-to-1's up there. Look, I don't know exactly how much would it be, but 2.5 times 3 is 7.5. 7.5. 94.25 is target. Ooh. Right now it's not looking good. Zone number 1233. Let's mark that down. Did you take a picture? I did take a picture. And I'm out. I'm out of that trade. Broke. 1233. Let's take a picture. 1233. And it broke right away here. I would like to go long again. Not much I can do right now about that, because it's an anti-breakout. I do think it's going to go long. But look, here's the deal. We can go... No, we can't. Nothing we can do about that. You can go holding split.
Order filled.
You can go holding split on this, which is from right here to here. From right here to here, which is 8.75. We're in long. My stop loss needs to be at this low, which is 56 flat. 56 flat. I repeat, 56 flat. 160 bucks risk. 160 bucks risk. Hold on to it. That's 6.4 apples risk. We did NQ long holding split 8.75 843 1234 zone number 1234 zone number 1234 zone number 1234 zone number. In reality, I'd probably hold on to it for 2 to 1 or 3 to 1 to break this high up here. 3 to 1. So, changed target from 1R to 3R because if it works, I think it will work that much. All right. Let's see here. I'm gonna go for a 3 to 1 here. 3 to 1 would be 287. So 87.75, 87.75, 87.75. I'm out. Target. Freaking stop loss hit. All right, 1234 zone number. Ah, darn it. Darn it. Dang nabbit. I'm out. Let's take a look. 15-minute broke me. Yeah. It tried. No doubt it tried. If you look at it, it definitely tried. I'd say 0.25 to 1. Yeah, I went 0.25 to 1 with I don't know, 50% Piz. 0.25 to 1 with a 50% Piz. Alright. This one lost. 3-minute holding split. Protecting free space of 2. Alpha swing is down. Swing is up. Recent is down. Recency of 1-2. Magnitude of 2-1. X score of 2.5. What else? No, that's it. That's it. I mean, our risk reward was pretty good though. Negative 6.4 apples on that. Alright. Right now, and then we lost negative 2.5 in that one. The one before that, MNQ long. That zone number was 1233. Zone number 1233. Let's take a look at zone number 1233. What happened there? This was that holding split. So that was that 5-minute holding split, recency of 1-2. X score of 1.75. Recency of 1-2. Magnitude of 1-2. Alpha swings down, swing up. Recent down. Protecting free space of how much? 3. That was a good trade. I don't think it was a bad trade. I don't know how much it went, if any. I think it broke right away. 0 NA. Right now, that's it. That's all we can do right now. I'm net long. Still long. NQ right now. Not much we can do about it because there's nothing going on here. Gold finally going upwards. This is it. I think it's gonna break that high. Same with NQ. I'm bullish on both of them. I don't know how to get in long either of them though. Don't know how. I mean, you can take breakouts. I'd rather rest on a 5-minute chart. I'm just going to let that thing be. NQ, I'd rather be in long too for this breach of this high here. Here it goes. Here it goes. I reckon here it goes. 3-minute, 369.258. 3-minute bar just printed, so it's got a lot of life left here. I would take breakout on this. This is a classic, very classic breakout here. NQ long breakout, 12.25. I'd just go for a 1-to-1 here. Okay, 2-to-1. Still, we'd have to go MNQ long. Look at that move. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I don't even think this is a break. This is not a breakout anymore. What is going on here? Wow. This is actually a really bearish sign. If it breaks that low, that's bearish as it gets right there. It's bearish as it gets. But if it doesn't, that's bullish. Huh. I don't know. I'm going to step away. I'm not sure. Let's wait for something to happen. For this one, I'm bullish on, man. I don't know what else to say. Is there anything we can do about it? Can we get in long? Is there anything we can do to get in long? Here we go. Here's the break. I'll take demand open. I'll take demand open here if we can. 3-to-1 on this. 3-to-1, 1.5. This would be MGC long. Demand open. Anything we can do about this? 3-to-1. That's 4 contracts. 4 contracts at 95.7 at this low. 95.7. 4 contracts at 95.7. 4 contracts at 95.7. We're in 95.8. We're in. My stop loss is at 94.5. 94.5. I'm risking $52. $52. 52 divided by 25 is 2.08, 2.1 apples. Risk 2.1 apples. My risk, my reward is 3-to-1, which is up at 99.2, 99.2, 99.2, which is $136. 136 divided by 25. 5.4 apples. Reward. This was hit at 851. This is zone number 1235. Did you take a picture? I did take a picture. Nice. 1235. This was 5-minute. Let's take a look at the 5-minute now. As it turns around here, this is a really, really good sign. You can probably take breakout to add to the position if you wanted to. It's confirming what you thought it would happen. Let's go ahead and do that. I would enter in long here, from here to here. That's 2.2 MGC long. 2.2 breakout. I'd go for a 1-to-1 here. That's 5 contracts right now. 5 contracts. We're in 1, 2. All right, 5 contracts. So 5 additional ones. 5 additional ones at this low, which is 94.7. Take a picture. Go for a 1-to-1 here. This low is 94.7. 94.7 is my stop loss. And then this one, we're risking 4.4 apples on it. Asking for a 1-to-1 to be hit, which is up here. Which is 98.9. I'm going to say 99. 99 is the target right here. So that's the trade. We're still in. We're double trade now. This is not looking good, actually. This is a fold point. We did break that high, didn't we? Look at the 3 minute. Did we not? Yeah, we did break that high. As it looks like it's coming down. Wow, this is a false breakout. Not looking good. We can say fold point, so we entered at 853 add-on, so 1236 zone number. And we did take a picture, I believe. Yes, we did. Zone number 1236. This was the 5 minute breakout for the 15 minute. Look at that. Wow. Wow. I mean, yeah, it doesn't look good. Not right now, it doesn't look good. Looks like it's gonna stop out. It was a fold point, so let's just say 5 minute 2 BBB fold Z of 0.25. Alpha swing is, I don't know. The swing itself is up. Recent's up. In trend, I think. Anything else? Not protecting free space, really. It's gone 0. What else? The demand open was a 5 minute demand open. Alpha swing is, I don't know. The swing is up. The recent is down. In trend, I thought. Narrow. Somewhat narrow. Yep. And then that one has gone about 1 to 1. It's gone 1 to 1 with a, seems like a 50% PIZ maybe. What am I thinking? 100% PIZ? Hold on. $75% PIZ, maybe 100. Yeah, I'm gonna say 100% PIZ. You can do pivot in the zone at this low. I'm gonna actually just leave it be. No risk change on this. I'm in Q long breakout. I don't think we had anything else. 34, 35, 36. Is that right? Yep, that's it. That's it. It's right next to my stop loss. It's about to hit. Ah. That sucks. That definitely sucks. It was looking like it's gonna break out. Look at these highs. You're buying these highs, and it got rejected. You know, not much we can do about it. Yeah, not much we can do about it, man. It's looking dark. Only thing we can ask for is if this thing wants to like comeback bar prevention rally, but there's nothing it's not in our hands anymore. Let's take a look at NQ. Still looks like it could rally here. The 60 minute has gone 1 to 1. Has gone 1 to 1 here with a 50% pivot in the zone. So if your target was at 1 to 1, you would be able to get out. Mine's not. Mine's further up. How? Wow. How did it get rejected again? Again? Wow. That's surprising to me. It's certainly surprising to me. Gold, so close to exit point. Yeah, not looking good. Not looking good, to say the least.
Order filled.
We're out of gold. Out of gold, out of gold, out of gold. Let's take a picture and close up those trades. Not good. I'm rather long on it for an anti-breakout, though.
Order filled.
Rather long on it for an anti-breakout, but I gotta close these up. One to one. So take a picture. Yeah, we did. This is zone number 1235, 1236, closed. 1235, 1236, closed. All right. It's an anti-breakout. Take a picture. My stop loss is at 93.4, 93.4. 93.4, so risking 140 bucks. 5.6 apples. GC long. As this thing's ripping here, it's gone 2 to 1 here. Take a picture. I'm gonna ask for 3 to 1. Oh man, something's going on. Hold on. This is zone number 12. $12.37. Holy shit.
Order.
I'm out at 600 bucks profit. What the fuck just happened? 600 bucks profit. I'm out of here. Something just happened. Something just went down. What the fuck just happened, bro? I don't even know what happened. I didn't even have my target set, bro. We just scored 24 apples. Holy shit. Bro, things are moving too fast. What the fuck? Holy shit. Pause for a second. Just pause. Holy shit. That's 24 apples profit. Holy fuck. I mean, wow. That's great. Isn't that nice? That's lovely. It's lovely to see. Anti-breakout. Fucking killing it. Let's see. I think NQ's working as well, if I'm not mistaken. Holy smokes. All right, let's go down to it. Oh my gosh, it's ripping more. Holy shit. This thing's ripping. I mean, straight ripping. Holy shnikes. All right, this thing has gone 8.75 to 1 here. 8.75 to 1 with a 25% pivot in the zone. As it's ripping more, 9 to 1 here, 9 to 1. This is anti-breakout. It was hit at 9 o'clock, I believe. 12, maybe 8:59, because this shit is going crazy. 12:37 zone number. I'm still in long on NQ. NQ is absolutely sailing. Boys, look at the analysis chart. It is turning around. Let's go to NQ. It is actually turning around and trying to break that high. Our target's right above that high. Where are we? My target's got to be slow. My target's right there. We are right next door to this. This thing actually turned around to break, is trying to break that high. This is a really, really good sign. This is a really good sign, boys. We were thinking that it's going to break that high. Wow. I'm thoroughly impressed that it actually is doing it. Let's look at the 60-minute chart. This is the trade. We're asking for a 3-to-1. It's just barely brushed our target. It has not hit it yet. It needs a clean break to hit to fill me out. So nothing's realized until it's realized. That I know. But it has turned around. That's all I can say. 50% pivot in the zone. It has gone 2.75 to 1. Take a picture. No, I'm gonna wait. Right now we have 3 apples on this trade. We're definitely putting a pivot in the zone at this low is at 32.25, 32.25, which is a 25%. 32.25. Where are you? 32.25. Which is about 50% of the risk, about 1.5 apples, pivot in the zone. We're risking 1.5 apples for a possibility of 9. Huge, huge, huge play. MGC long demand open didn't work, so 1, 0 NA. Those were both losses, 2.1, negative 4.4. And then a 24 monster of a trade. I have to also say what happened there. Let's describe that trade. That was a 5-minute 2-bar bubbling base going downwards end of trend. So 5-minute anti-breakout off of a 5-minute 2BB base, end of trend, protecting extreme. What else?
Order filled.
I think target hit, boy. Target hit, boys. Target hit. That trade was alpha swing. I don't know. Swing is up, recent down. I think it's in trend. Not protecting any free space though. That thing absolutely sailed. Three to one hit for this. 3-to-1 hit. This is fantastic. The daily chart is a huge decision of why we placed this trade. Zone number 1232. I repeat, zone number 1232. Let's go to the daily chart to look at this. Look at this comeback bar on the daily chart. People are just getting in now long. People are just getting in long now. And I got out. This is a breakout to the upside. I sell it. I sell the breakout to them. I don't take the actual breakout. I sell the breakout to them. It went 3-to-1 here and counting. Let's go to the gold long. I'm scared to look. Oh my. Oh wow. It came back. 9-to-1. It went 9-to-1. I'm out. I was out at this blue line. Let's just take a look at what that actually was. Let's take a look at that. This was, let's take a look, maybe a 6-to-1. This looks like a 5-to-1. 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 1.3. 3-to-1. Double. All right. I gotta write double. Okay, sorry. Just some housekeeping stuff. Our trades are pretty much all aligned. They all make sense. We are up. Hold on here. 8.6 apples on that. We're up 17.2 apples. That's not true though. Up 15.6 apples. So I'm gonna go down. 15.6 minus 17.2. 1.56. There you go. Super cool. All right. Now let's play. We're up 15 apples. We need 5 apples and then we're done on the day. Let's go, boys. I don't even know where to look. Things have really exploded in gold. Let's take a look at the daily chart. Daily chart has risen. It has not broken that high yet. It's doing a comeback bar prevention at the moment. It is really trying to. It has actually come down a lot. If anything, it's oversold. There's a chance that you can see some rally after this. I'm taking it. I'll tell you that. I'm taking this. I'm taking it. I'm taking it for a 0.5 to 1. Absolutely. Absolutely. 3.7. This is an anti-breakout. Again, MGC long. Look, we're going for a 0.5 to 1. Double the risk. This is it. 8 contracts. 8 contracts. I'm just going to go one of these. One of these. Take a picture. I'm asking for a 0.5 to 1. Oops. This is zone number 1238. This is a 5-minute chart. You can take a look at the 60-minute chart. 60-minute chart looks like that. No, it doesn't look good right now. I can tell you that. Man, the last trade is always the hardest, it seems like, huh? Anyways, we're asking for a 0.5 to 1 here. In my opinion, 0.5 to 1 is right here. 300.7. My stop loss. $93.9. $400 stop loss. Hold on. $400 stop loss, which is 16 apples risk. Risking 16. I'm gonna ask for. Now, going for a 0.25 to 1 now. My target's at 0.25, which is 300 flat, 300 flat. Right here, which is 210. 8.4 apples. We don't need that, right? We need 4 apples. Why is it 0.25? Okay. 99.7 then. 99.8. 99.8 then. 99.8. That's 190. Again, it's fine. 7.6 apples reward. This was hit at 9:12 maybe. I don't know. 12:38 zone number. Did you take a picture? I don't know if you did. I did take a picture of that. Did we plant? Yes, we planted. All right. Now there's nothing else we can do. I'm asking for it to come up a little bit. My target's sitting at right there, 29.99.8. That's 0.25 to 1. We have a higher chance of winning, but right now it is not winning. This would be the last trade of the day for the 20 apple reward, 20 apple max gain. Anyways, it's a 5-minute anti-breakout off of a 5-minute comeback bar, long wick, end of trend. So this is technically in trend, not protecting free space. Alpha swing seems to be up. Alpha swing is up. The swing itself is up. The recent is down. And we're taking a long in trend, not protecting free space. Maybe protecting free space of 1. You can say protecting free space of 1. Or in trend. Yeah, there's nothing else we can do about it. My pivot in the zone is 75%. I'm moving stop to pivot in the zone. Target's almost being hit here. Hit. Target hit. Target hit, that's 190 here. That's 7.6 apples reward. We're up 23.2 apples. I think that's right. 579 divided by 25. 23.2 apples. We're all correct. Everything's good. Target hit. We are done on the day. Tell you what, it's much easier to stop after you're profitable. It's harder to stop trading for me if I'm losing, which is probably not a good sign. That's more of a form of gambling. When you're losing, you're trying to get out of a loss. That is a rut that I can get in. But also there's a gambling where if the gambler is winning, they can't stop winning. You know what I'm saying? And they never stop. I don't have that problem, luckily. I have plenty of problems, but that's not one of them. One thing I don't understand was why this risk variance was so different. I was risking 16 apples on that last trade when I was supposed to be risking 11.8. I did take one mini contract, and that's why. Yeah, for some reason it doesn't work like that. Look, I mean, one contract of 3.7 is supposed to be how much risk? Just one contract. That's supposed to be 14.8 apples. Okay. That's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. Okay. It's slightly off. I risk 1.2 apples more than necessary. But anyways, this thing's gone about 0.5 to 1. Holy moly, would I be upset if I didn't get to 0.5 to 1. I'd be so distraught right now. That's why you got to put 0.25 to 1s. Bro, my loss is a 0.25. I mean, it's not crazy, you know. But that's closer to 0.25. Actually, it's a little bit closer to 0.5, but I'm going to say 0.25. It hit. So I went 0.25 with a 75% pivot in the zone. I'm going to wait to take a picture until the trade is done. But right now, we are done. We're going to go switch to a simulated session because we're at max gain on the day. That means afternoon session is also going to be a simulated session. And that's it. There's nothing else to it. These are the days I want to consistently make 20 apples a day. And the only way to do that is to get to 20 apples and you stop. And that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to nothing changes. I'm just going to switch to a simulated session here. No orders are on. Switching. Let's go to simulator. I got to reset balance. We're going to start from scratch and try to make it back, or try to make it. Got 8 apples worth of risk again. That's 23.2 apples. Gain here. Mark the time. Let's mark the time. It was 579 of reward, which is 23.2 apples. 579 reward. Done trading. Switch to sim. What time is it? It's 9:15. I stopped. Four two and 4-3. Just some housekeeping quick, that's all. Daily loss limit on 7, I broke. And then also measure risk before entry today. I didn't measure risk before entry on one of them. So that was another rule broken. Everything's good. We're gonna get back to it. Let's take a look at NQ. Everything's good. Everything's good. We want to do some accounting right now if we want. How many trades did we have? We had 7 trades. 7 trades. Let's take a look. We traded 7 times. The high of all the trades was not much because it was 3. We did this. Negative 15.4 was my biggest loss. Negative 15.4. My high was 23.2. Okay, cool. Minutes traded was about an hour, maybe 50 minutes. No, about more than an hour. 70 minutes. All right, back to trading. I know. Back to trading. Okay. I'm gonna wait on gold. NQ absolutely soaring. The weekly chart is the move to look at. Let's go look at that weekly chart. That is what's happening right now. So the anti-breakout, which means is the low versus the high. That's the zone. It goes down. It did not go to a 1-to-1. Therefore, it is technically in anti-breakout territory. The high it's targeting is that weekly high right there, which is also happens to be pretty much in line with the all-time high. So right now, this is trying to make a run for the crown. That's what this means. This is a buying opportunity for long-term holders. This comeback bar, this is a classic. If this was an intraday time frame, I'd be long on this bar, holding my target at the breach of the high, because this breach of the high has been tested once, twice, thrice. It is a great opportunity to go long for the breach of this high with relatively small risk. I mean, it's a 2-to-1, 3-to-1, maybe to the high. Here's the risk reward. Oops. This was the breach of the high. This was at 1, 2, 3-to-1 is the breach of the high. That's a 3-to-1. You only have to win that 25% of the time to be break even. So if you win, let's say 30% of the time, 33% of the time, or 50% of the time you win that type of trade, you're going to be very profitable. So that's by far a good long right now, but I do not swing trade. I am a day trader. I have a system. I have plenty of different ideas to go swing trading and option trading and all this bullshit, but I only have so much capital to allocate. There's only a certain amount of things that I can possibly do. But I would like to go long. That'd be cool. Where's the all-time high? All-time high is right here. That is a big line. That's very far away still. This is a big low, so we'll see. We will see. This thing is absolutely soaring. I don't know what I can do about it. I don't think that I'm going to go short. There's no place that I'm really interested in shorting except up here. This is an area that I've been watching for a while. It's a lonely pivot up here outside the regional distal line. I mean, if this thing keeps on soaring all the way up and hits this today, holy crap. Yeah, I would definitely go short there as much as I can. All right, so let's see here. The candle movement's good. In my opinion, if I look at the volatility on this thing, it should be pretty good. It's right in line with average. It's right in line with average volume and volatility. If I look at the daily chart, actually I don't really care, but because this time frame, this is minute by minute. How's it doing? And it's relatively average right now, so that's a good thing. And the last 3 days, it's been gradually growing in volume, but not volatility. Volatility is a little more finicky. Volatility is price movement of 1 minute bars. Essentially means, see how price is moving so much? That is a good sign that there's a lot of volatility, so the volume is greater. Instead of like this, chop back and forth. Candle body movement. That's actual price movement. All right, this thing could come back to this split. Let's look at the 5 minute. The 5 minute agrees. Yeah, I would definitely ask for a bounce here for this 1 minute, this 3 minute split. This is also a 5 minute split. You can ask for that. This is in general terms a good trade. Just in general, it might break, but in general it works. So let's ask for that. This would be MNQ long. Remember, we're starting the day over. If it breaks that high, I'm not taking this trade. Yeah, it breaks the high. I don't want to take that trade. Because it's already formed another distal line. Look at that rally. Yeah. Ain't nothing we can do about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Oh my goodness. Alright, this little stare. I think that little stare probably has some orders. But even though, like, there's just not much. Let's 30-minute chart. Let's comb through this thing. I didn't know I have to look this hard to find any sellers. That's it. What about the 240-minute chart? Not even close. Daily chart. Come right into that open. I like to see it. Anything high like this, anything high up here like this, that's a good place to sell. I'm not going to be selling outright. This is not enough for me. This is somewhat of a lonely pivot outside local distal line, protecting free space of 1, overextended of 3. I understand that. It just doesn't stand out to me as such a good zone. Maybe if this above it was straight red candle and it's free space, I'd be more interested in it. But I'm not. It's a 60-minute split though, and I like to see that. So, oh wow, yeah, it looks fine. I don't mind it. I would put half risk on it. Definitely half risk on that. If I do go short. What's up here? Something's up here a little bit. Oh, it's dwarfed by this. This is fine. That lonely pivot up there I would take. Right now I'm not gonna particularly take this. I just see it. It can just launch right through. But look at how bullish this is. I'd be hard pressed not to at least try. At least try at this lonely pivot here. At least try. I don't see why not. I'm going to try. I'm absolutely going to try here. So, MNQ. Yeah, I'm shorting this. Yeah, that's crazy. I understand. Yeah. Lonely pivot 14. Not to be disrespectful, you know. But I've heard it all before. You know, it's like, alright. Yeah, you're shorting into this momentum. Look at how fucking bullish this is. Are you sure you want to short? Yeah, I'm not going to short the fucking low. I'm just shorting a little break. A little bounce. So this is a retracement. This is counter trend. And I understand that. That's why I'm having a small target. I'd ask for a 1-to-1. Maybe a 2-to-1. It's such a small zone. Maybe a 2-to-1. I don't think that that's bad. Price is not just going to go straight up. Even if it's going to go up. It's not going to go straight up. Not always. I mean, right now it is, but at some point it's pulling back. Am I going to be on board of that pullback or not? That's the thing. I'm going for a 2-to-1. I've decided 3 apples on board. That's 3 apples, 3 contracts. 30.75 entry. $30.75 entry. Holy smokes, we're getting close. My stop loss would be at this high. 46.25 stop loss. 46.25. 46.25 stop loss. Oh my goodness, it's turning before me. Hitting a 1-to-1 already. Yes, I'm still going to be in the trade. I understand. Maybe if it breaks this low, then I'm out of here. Then I'm just going to cancel the trade because it's retracing without me. The whole point of this move trade is that I'm in the retracement. But right now, I'm not in it, so I'm not going to chase. I'm not going to try to get it again. It's gone 1.25 to me without me. It's 25% next to my zone. Way too close for comfort. Yeah, way too close. This is the move short if it wants to move short here. It's got to break that low, which is also a 30-minute low, which is a big deal. It is being rejected right now, so I'd be still in the trade. If it goes up to here, yeah, I would want to go short, but on the smaller time frames, it doesn't look as good as the one that I have right now. This doesn't look like a good lonely pivot. This does. It has not broken that low. I'm going to still remain confident in the trade. No, I'm not doing 25% off discount. This is such a narrow zone already. I don't want a coupon on it. I don't want to narrow the zone even more. It's such a narrow zone already. Yeah, it's definitely a narrow trade. It's definitely a risky move. I mean, it's 3 apples, but we can capture 6 if it goes 2-to-1. It could probably go more if it wanted to, but I think 2-to-1's fantastic. Let's look at the 5-minute chart. 2-to-1 would be this holding split. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. It's got to go up a little bit more to get me involved. It doesn't look like it's going to. This is target taking bars. Target taking bars remain green, but with a high wick, and it continues to go up. Target taking. Longs are getting out slightly as this thing inches forward. This thing might break this low and turn around before I meet entry. Yeah, at this point I'm going to have to get rid. I'm going to have to not take this trade. It has left without me. Those time, it sucks doing that, but it's left without me. Even if it were to go upwards, I'm not taking the trade anymore because it's already done the trade for me without me. At this point, there is a holding split in the way. There's a holding split, and then below it's a holding split protecting free space. Usually I would take this long here at this little holding split, and I would take that for a 1-to-1 bounce. I think, relatively speaking, it's safe to go 1-to-1, even though it's such a narrow zone. I would take that, though. Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, 392, I'd do it. So it's broken that high. Now it would be in my zone. It would be in my zone. I would be short right now, right? No, I wouldn't be. Sorry, I wouldn't be. It wouldn't be. I thought it looked like it broke that high. It didn't. The 3-minute bar shows that. It broke the high, and then it's getting rejected from the high right now. But anyways, my entry would be here. I would go long at this holding split if it gets bounced back right here. This would be NQ long, holding split narrow. 8 is the risk. I'd go for a 1-to-1, just a 1-to-1 bounce. That's 6 apples. I'm relatively confident in it though. Relatively confident. So I would probably go 5 apples, to be honest with you, not 6. For that, in that regard, I would do MNQ long, just because I don't want to risk 6 apples. I only have 8. That would be leaving me one more trade, so I'm not gonna do that. I'll risk 7 contracts at 92. Seven contracts at 92. Yeah, it's way up there, isn't it? This low is 83 flat. You know what? I would rather just risk 1 NQ contract. It's such a small zone. 6 apples, yeah, I get it. I know. It's a little much. So that's 1 and 92 flat. It's not even close yet. This thing might just rally. Yeah, it might just rally instead. No. I could go short. I'm just not going to do that. Right above this high, right here. This is selling, man. I think that's all selling. Right there. I think that's good selling. Do you really want to short? No, I can't, bro. These are signs of breakouts. I'd go long here. That's where I'd go long. I don't think I'd go short here. One contract at 92. Oops, that's gold. Contracts at 92. I knew something was different. Some thousands different. Low is 96 flat. That can't be right. 83 flat. Relatively small zone, small risk. If it does happen to go down and hit into this holding split, I'm asking for a 1-to-1. I'm hoping, so the arrival gives me really good odds if it breaks this low without any jump. So if it uses this split right here that is nearing, so then it would discount this trade a little more. So I'd probably risk a little less if I could. But I'm only taking 1 mini on this one. Additionally, so right now it's at a holding split. So any green bar splitting like this is demand. This is another demand. So if it breaks this demand, breaks the second demand, I'm in for the last demand before it goes all the way down to this demand. So it's got a significant amount of free space underneath this zone. And that's what I'm looking for. The free space protects me from getting stopped out, and therefore it yields a little bit of a bounce, and that's what I'm asking for. Right now it has broken this distal line. Right now the next question is, can it break this little demand zone here? So if it's going to break that, see right now the bounce is not looking good. I don't want it to turn green. I want it to keep dropping all the way to my zone. But this is a really good formation for the bears. No, I wouldn't go short. No, that's not the setup right now. I think this is the setup here. This is not the setup. I can. It's a little bit more risky. You can go short, but that's not the trade right now. The trend's up. Way up. Way up. And there's a lot more trend traders than counter trend, it seems like. Seems like they always help me out. Trend traders always seem to at least get a bounce. And that's all I'm asking for. A little bit of a bounce. So let's see if this thing wants to break out lower. Right now, if it breaks the latest bar's low, that's a breakout short. In any other sense, if this wasn't here and maybe it was only green all the way to here, I would go short on this. I would actually go short on this with my stop at this current bar's high. Current bars, not all the high, just the current bar's high to have huge risk reward. So right now I'm sure there's some bears getting in if it breaks that low. I'm sure there's some bears getting in. Has not broken that low yet. We will see. Once it breaks, it's heading straight for this demand. This is not my demand. My demand's underneath it. So I'm hoping that this breakout, the breakouts can short through this little zone right to enter into my zone. But we will see. It has not broken that low yet. As you can see, it's struggling to. And if it gets too far to the top, that just means the top is just going to get broken, unfortunately. Which is life. It's life. It happens. I'm going to listen to some música. Let's always, ¿cómo se dice listen? Música. Listen to music. Here. Something like that. Tate McRae, bro. I think she's hot. Here we go. Here's the break. It broke that low. This is not good. I do not want this demand to work. If it goes up anymore, I'm gonna cancel my order down here. Escuchar. Alright, here's the breakout. Now, come on. Break the demand. You have to break this demand. I don't have specific rules to cancel this order, but it definitely is disappointing if it doesn't go straight to the zone. asking for it back. Meaning where'd you get the nerve? Alright, this demand's working. Very much it hurts. You broke me first. This is not good. It has used this small demand before my demand, which is not a good sign. You broke me first. You broke me first. Wow. 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 Look at that ripper. Oh my goodness. When you went asking for it back, meaning where'd you get the nerve? Broke me first. This is gonna rip. Oh, wow. That's ripping, man. It's gonna break that high, dude. It's all that I had. Remember how much it hurts me first. You broke me first. Asking for it back. Baby, where'd you get the nerve? 6 contracts at 302.3. 302.3. 302.3. 302.3. 302.3. 6 contracts. Phone calls, December's, I recall. A little girl my parents love. And I wish I might have it all. I thank God every day for the world she sent my way. And I am a 9 and it's me take away. This is bullish as all get out. Yeah, I'd take this. My stop loss is here. 1.3 is my stop. super small risk. Possibility of high reward. That's right. Alright, NQ. Stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. These beautiful things that I've got. I want you, I need you, oh God. Stay. Alright. I'd probably take this demand underneath. I don't know if this is gonna work. I'll take it, but I don't know if it's gonna work. Go. Please. 92 flat. I'd be in the long. Oh my gosh. 392. I want you, I need you, oh gosh. 83 flat is my stop. These beautiful things that Alright, so right now we don't have any particular trade on right now. We have a few orders waiting. So we've got gold long and NQ long waiting. They're both holding splits. Gold, we're asking for it to break this high up here. And this is relatively really tight risk on here. But we're asking for it to turn around with that tiny little risk that we put on to really float this thing up and above this high. I don't know if it will happen or not, but if it gets down here, I'd be down to go long. We got 9 minutes left of the session. I have not taken a simulated trading, or haven't had a simulated trade yet. Both of them are basing. They're both doing the exact same thing. I got my buy underneath on both of them. All right, here we go. It's breaking lower. Oh my gosh, it can't even break. The anti-breakout people are there, bro. They're just there. Like, dog. They are there, targeting this little high right there. We might not be able to get involved in that one. Pick up a shovel. Bones, bury my bones. Bury my bones. look at the daily chart just rip. It is now within average distance. It's a rather average looking bar as far as range is concerned. It can close anywhere. Bury my bones, bury my bones. Dun, dun, na, 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 na. Ooh, if I die young, tell her that I love her and my soul's gone home. Innocent county, away home. If I don't get the pick up a shovel. Alright. It turned, man. It turned before my entry. I don't think that I'm gonna take this trade anymore. What about NQ? It's doing the same thing. Look at how bullish that is. That is so bullish. Oh my gosh. It's so recklessly bullish. I would go long if I had any kahunas. That's Long City, man. Long City. If I die young, bury me in satin, lay me down on a bed of roses. Lay me in the air at dawn. Send me away with the birds of a love song. Three apples long right now. Or 3 contracts long. We're in 3. Where's my stop loss? Take a picture. Take a picture. I'm in long, man. I'm in long. You have me sold. You sold. If I look at it break. If I was wrong, tell me now, but this thing's fucking upwards. 402 flat is my stop loss. Put it down, let's go. 402 flat, come on. 109.50 is my risk, come on, quickly now. That's 4.4 apples. Do you want to get out at a 1-to-1? Yes, I do, sir, I do, alright? I don't know where it's gonna go, I'm gonna get out at 1-to-1. 40.5, 440.5 is target. That's 121.5. That's 4.8 apples, risking 4.4 for 4.8. We entered at 9:57. This needs to be the last trade of the day, or trade of the session. We end at 10. And it's coming down. What? What on earth? 12. Zone number 1239. My golly, what a freaking turn. That's an anti-breakout. If it turns, that's a big deal. That's a really big deal. I do have this lonely pivot in the way. Yes, I know it's in the way. I don't care. I don't care. The trend is my friend. Trend is my friend. Trend is my friend. This is a 15-minute simple holding level creation. This is the fold point. Fold is z-score of 0.25. Alpha swing is... looks to be down, actually. The swing is up, recent is up. Anything else? Oh yeah, protected free space of 3. Fantastic. In trend. Hey, in trend. Absolutely. It has gone 0.75 to 1. With a 25% pivot in the zone. Get yourself. I've been sniffing that cocaine. That's it. That's all we can do. This is a zone. This is a rally-based rally. It was actually really simple to identify. I reckon it would work. But we'll see. I mean, it is really far up there. If we want to look at the daily chart, it's really far up there. It's really far, and we're asking it to stretch just a little bit longer. The 240-minute chart obviously is gigantic. We're asking it for it to stretch just a little bit longer. That's why I'm not going for a 3 to 1. I'm just going to go for a 1 to 1 here. It's relatively small. Ooh, the 60-minute just printed. I just thought about it. Oh, end of the session, by the way, 10 o'clock. But I just thought of that 60-minute bar. Breaks the high and might break the low now. Whatever. I'm just asking for just a little bit here. Right now, we're done waiting on an exit. That's all. Your lips like your perfume. The way my target's right there. My stop loss is down here. It's more likely to hit target, but it is way up there, and it might break this low here on the 60-minute. Just barely not touching me out. Sorry to say, but the freaking lonely pivot that I wanted to take entry on for a while now may actually work, unfortunately. I've been wanting to take entry on this the whole last half of the session, but it was just turning before entry every time. But now to look at it, it's like, all right, this thing is actually might work going downwards. But either way, I took a good long and has broken out past the X score. That's what it needs to be. Now I'm just gonna wait for this zone to work or not. Whatever happens, happens. But that's the end of the simulated session. Anyways, end of the entire session now. We're gonna trade at 1. Again, we're gonna trade simulator at 1 just because we've hit target on the day. So we're just simulated. We're gonna keep practicing. Nothing changes. Same thing. 8 apples. It just happens to be with fake money. But that's what we're gonna do next. Alright, douche nozzles.